listening to the David Bowers Awards, and if you're an artist who'd like to have your music featured on our show, please write us at david@TheDavidBowers.com.
And there you have it. That's Heartbeat. Her name is Nicki Kris. She'll be joining us down the road when the album is released. She'll be joining us to debut the entire album, and like I said, we'll be playing several cuts off of it. What'd you think, John Bon Jovial?
That might possibly be one of the best things I think she's done. That is an excellent song. I love the production values. I love the harmonies. I love the strength behind it. Nicki, you done good, girl. That's great. I love it.
I got to agree with you, and I told her the same thing when she played it for me. This is probably, if not the best thing she's ever done, it's darn close to it. It's right up there with it. It's a great song. It fits her and her style, and yet it still pushes her a little bit because you get the gamut of emotions. I mean, you've got the strength of her voice when she needs it, and yet at the same time, she'll go to almost a sexy, seductive voice in there too. And that coupled with the fact that it is a very listenable song, I think she's got a real winner there. I mean, she had Captain America last summer, which really caught on and did well for her. But I think this one is going to do even better. This is a really good
Captain
cut.
America was good. I mean, but I think this one blows Captain America out of the water. I mean, that's how good I think this song is.
I definitely agree with you. Nicki, you did good, and we look forward to hearing the rest of the album. I know she's really hyped on it. We were talking about it, and she said that she is really stoked on the entire album. And after hearing this cut, I am too. I can't wait to hear it. Nicki Kris, go out and check it out. It's called Heartbeat. You can find it online in all the usual suspect places. We've got a group coming up now that is from Chicago. We've had a couple of good groups. I know the Pond Hawks from Chicago came on and drew some great reviews from our listeners. We've got another band that we've discovered from the Windy City, and they're going to come on and play us a couple of songs right now, I hope. It seems like they might be having trouble getting through to us. I haven't heard. They're not in the green room yet, but we'll move ahead, and hopefully they'll be here when we're ready to talk to them after we listen to a thing called 99 Gold. Here's After Alice.
Oh, little sister, the dream that's selling's a lie that deceives, and a world that will crumble. But I wanna take you away, give you something that's real, give you something you can feel in your heart. See the fading signs of the burned out lights above the crown. All I want is to give you something better. Little lady, don't see it's all a game. Living life just to beat circumstance. I wanna show you we got something better, baby. Won't you take my hand? We can reach up to the heavens, baby. Put your hand in mine, 'cause I wanna take you with me. Won't you take a little chance with me today? Don't be afraid to believe in us. I wanna give you everything you need, darling. Somehow I'm gonna try to make you understand that all I really wanna do is give you love. I wanna show you we got something better, baby. Won't you take my hand? We can reach up to the heavens,
Yes, fading off into the sunset there. That's After Alice. The song is called 99 Gold, and I guess they have had some kind of difficulty making connections to get through to us because they're not here, folks. And, well, I'll tell you a little bit about them. They're an alternate, you've already figured out, they're alternative rock, power pop, and they're really taking music to a bit of a new level, and they're setting a bar there in the Chicago area. They've got outstanding lead vocals, some great harmonies, classic guitars, and of course their melodies, kind of a driving force, and as they put it, an edge that adds a new dimension to the multi-genre sound. They're composed of two guys. Yes, folks, the band is basically two guys. Stephen Fennell, who's the producer, arranger, manager, and also their drummer, and Jason Crowden, who is their main songwriter. He also is the guitarist, does vocals, and is also their engineer. So kind of like John Bon Jovial and myself, it's a two-man show there. And Stop shaking your head there, John Bon Jovial. And just for a little background on the boys, Jason is, let's see if I can get from their bio. He was in his early 20s when he and a couple of friends formed a cover band playing locally. And it was fun and profitable, but he wanted to do a little bit more, so he began writing original music around the age of 24, recorded an EP with a cover band when he was 25 in Atlanta, Georgia. Then he went back to playing covers until he met Steve Fennell that I mentioned, and they started recording songs almost immediately and had the feeling that this was something that was going to go beyond anything they've done in the past. They blamed Steve for the creative influence, and they said that he's contributed to the project with his creativity and allowed them both to grow as musicians, and they are quite excited about their future. And, well, there you go. You've got a little bit of a synopsis of After Alice, okay? They are making some noise in Chicago, and who knows? They may be making noise in other places too. Hopefully, we'll get to talk to them one day because they're really a couple of good music people, and I'm glad we got a chance to play some of their music. We're going to play a second track of theirs in just a couple of moments. But John Bon Jovial, I believe you have a message or something you'd like to pop in at this time?
Well, yeah, every once in a while we feel the necessity to pay a bill or two here at the David Bowers Awards.
Well, don't let me interfere.
We don't have the kind of backing that the the SAG Awards have. So,
and we don't have bands paying to play on our show either. So
that's right. We don't do that either. But we do have a very generous benefactor. The David Bowers Awards is very generously underwritten, and it truly is underwritten by the good folks at Computer Help USA in Naples, Florida. Computer Help USA, they have been on the continent for many, many years, helping people with their security issues, their networking issues, their equipment issues, and, of course, getting rid of viruses from people's computers and making sure that they are safe to surf and not have to get caught by some ne'er-do-well that wants to steal their information. So you can get a hold of Computer Help USA nationally, internationally, worldwide. It doesn't matter where you are. You can find them on the web at www.comphelpusa.com. You can call them the old-fashioned way telephonically at area code 239-596-6112. And, of course, find Computer Help USA on Facebook and Twitter. That's Computer Help USA, underwriting the David Bowers and all of his endeavors for the last 20 years. Computer Help USA. David?
You're dating me. Now everybody in the world knows that I'm over 20 years old.
I'm dating you, and it's fabulous.
All right, I think we'll move right along. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got some wonderful Brits standing by who are going to come in here from over in merry old England. They're going to come in and talk to us and play some new music. You've had them on here before, and you've loved their music. We've got them back with some new stuff. They call themselves Wild Horse. We're going to get to them in just a few minutes, but before we do, we're going to give you one more track from our missing guests who didn't make it today. After Alice from Chicago, here is a thing called Morning.
Say you're leaving, will I cry when you're gone? Say you never love me, will I break down and lose myself? All day and all night, just wasting time trying to make things right. Too much time and too many words have made us cold inside. So cold inside. Say you're leaving and never coming back. Maybe it ain't so bad. Morning comes, days go by. Someday I'll find you out there, but tonight we won't make it alive. Days go by and nothing changes. Someday I know I'll find you. Say you suffer endless pain at the hands of an empty man. Say you try real hard, but the feeling it just won't